Wow, wow, wow. What a final day of IPL 2023. I can't hide the excitement, guys, and I am back hosting, guys. I'll be here for the next week. So, unfortunately, I was out for a week. I had some priorities to do, but wow, congratulations to Mumbai Indians, the five-time champions. Congratulations to them for reaching the playoffs of IPL 2023. I underestimated them a lot. They had a bad start. They lost the first two matches, but the way that they came back, especially Surya Kumar Yadav, Cameron Green, what a player, 17.5 crores. He's been bought and he scored 100 today. Brilliant, outstanding. I watched that whole innings from Cameron Green, just brilliant. And then Rohit Sharma stepped up when needed. And it was between Rohit Sharma versus Virat Kohli for that, that fourth spot. And it was Rohit Sharma, the captain of India, who took that chance. And obviously, Mumbai Indians now qualified to the playoffs of IPL 2023. Congratulations to Ritam, who's the sport who has the Indians fan. Congratulations to him and to the rest of the Mumbai Indians community and the fans. Congratulations. And I know it's a heartbreak for Royal Challengers Bangalore. I do know it, guys. It's a very, very hard loss for RCB fan to take. But you cannot help it, RCB. You guys went to the playoffs three times in a row. Three times in a row. But unfortunately, I know Virat Kohli did all what he can today, scoring a century. I think consecutive hundreds Virat Kohli scored, but that was not enough. I knew 197 was not enough at that Chinnaswamy. Should have got at least 210 or 215, and RCB couldn't do that. And oh my God, Shubman Gill, there's no words. I think GT are the team to beat, even though Mumbai Indians have gone to the playoffs. I mean, Shubman Gill is just a world class player. My God, if he plays like this, I don't know where it will end up with Shubman Gill, because what a season he's having. Also, Shubman Gill, it's good to see the future of Indian players actually having a brilliant season. Shubman Gill, Yashasvi Jaiswal, when it comes to bowling, I mean, overseas, but Matisha Patiran are doing well, and then I think uncapped players are doing really well. So that is good to see, and I mean, capped players as well. I mean, Ishan Kishan also has had a good season, but yeah. Let's talk about the match. Especially, let's start about the GT versus RCB. Anyone who wants to join, here's the link. You just got to click this. I think I'm streaming on both Sportbit and on the Sports Breakdown. So, anyone's interested, you just got to click this link and you can join the conversation with me. And yeah, but talk about this match. Oh my God. RCB got to a good start. RCB got to a 62-run partnership between Kohli and Faf. I think they set up the foundation, and I think they got 15 like 5 overs. I think that's still good. But from there, I think only where RCB lost the plot, and especially when Faf du Plessis has had a brilliant season, you cannot always depend. And this is the problem that RCB have always, is that middle order. The middle order can't step up and can't support Virat Kohli. When one player is doing so well, there needs to be support from the other. You cannot always depend on Glenn Maxwell or a Faf du Plessis to always carry the batting for RCB. It's ridiculous. I mean, see the top three of RCB are the ones who have scored the most runs. If you see the RCB stats, 942 runs partnership between Kohli and Faf in IPL 2023. RCB didn't qualify for the playoffs is because the middle order doesn't step up. Middle order stepped up. RCB could have easily got 210 or 250. At the Chinnaswamy, you know that 198 is not going to be enough, because the opposition team can obviously chase, and a batter like Shubman Gill will not will definitely would love to score runs in the Chinnaswamy. It's a batting paradise, as they say. So as I said, 198 not enough, but a brilliant knock from Virat Kohli, and this is good signs. Virat Kohli obviously can head to England now. I think they obviously BCCI more focused on the WTC final. Virat Kohli can go and get some practice at the Oval. So I mean, a brilliant knock from Virat Kohli. I mean, back-to-back centuries for Virat Kohli. What else you can expect from Virat Kohli? But yeah, Virat Kohli, I think, played a wonderful knock. I mean, he was the lone warrior, if I can say. But yeah, Kohli's 100 in vain. But it's good to see Virat Kohli back. And I would have really wished that RCB were in the top, I mean, playoffs, because of how Kohli was performing and all. But still, I mean, Mumbai Indians also do deserve the playoff spot. And before talking about this first innings. I want to go to the table because it's very interesting. I know Mumbai Indians qualified, and we will see, obviously Q marks now. All the 14 matches, and you don't have to see a Q mark, right? So yeah, Mumbai Indians won that crucial match against SRH. We'll discuss that in a minute. But yeah, RCB finished just below Rajasthan even with the way that they lost. So that's how the table has ended. But yeah, coming back, and GT definitely with 20 points. What a team, anyways. What a team is GT. We'll talk about GT later, but we'll just come to the first innings of RCB. This is what I'm saying. This, I think, if there was some more support from the middle order, RCB that definitely got 210 or 220, 15, and then very selfish also from Anuj Rawat at the last over. I felt like Anuj Rawat should have kept strike. I mean, given Virat Kohli strike, and perhaps RCB could have gone for a 200, but that is what it is with RCB. I mean, unfortunate for that, but yeah, that is how situations turn out. But not enough. I think even I knew 197 was not enough because Chinnaswamy, batting paradise is 210, 215 they have got. But anyways, coming to the GT bowling, and Rashid Khan is, I mean, he's had a phenomenal season. I mean, everywhere. When Chinnaswamy, it's not easy for spinners to do well, but you see how Rashid Khan has been performing. I don't know, seriously good. And I'm telling you, this team can, even though the first qualifier won on Tuesday in Chennai, man, I mean, GT have a team that, I mean, they have the depth of the squad to obviously qualify for the playoffs. And you see today's performance. I mean, see that economy, 1 for 24 overs. That is where I think GT restricted RCB to 197 because of Rashid Khan's performance. And full credit to him. And I mean, the others not bad. I mean, Shami did what he can. Yash Dayal, good to see him coming back and they're trusting him. And then Mohit Sharma had an off day, but you expect that from any bowler. I mean, it happens. And GT coming to their batting. Oh my God, Shubman Gill. Shubman Gill. He literally, literally just killed off Kohli's 100. What a knock from Shubman Gill, by the way. And he said, I think in a press conference, that he missed 100. I think he got 94, and now he's got 200. Shubman Gill's got 200. He said it doesn't matter if I do get 100, but I want the team to win. That is sort of the attitude that these GT players have, and especially Shubman Gill. I love his attitude. I love how he connects with the ball, playing class shots. I mean, the way the lower handle that when he plays those sixes, my goodness, he's the future of India, as they say, Shubman Gill. So wonderful knock, as I said, from Shubman Gill once again. I think Ridhiman Saha, yes, he got to a start, but unfortunately, I mean, that was a tremendous catch, by the way, from Wayne Parnell, a one-handed catch. And then Vijay Shankar. Oh, you have to mention about Vijay Shankar. That 106-meter six, my goodness, of I think that was Siraj, right? I think Siraj is bowling, or Vishak, I think. I can't remember. But what a shot. What a shot. 106-meter six. Goodness me, Vijay Shankar, he is definitely back. I don't know. So I think India need to select Vijay Shankar. I mean, at least in the squads. I don't know whether he's going to be in the playing 11, at least for 2020s, because the way that he's performing, he's had a brilliant season, by the way, Vijay Shankar. I mean, talking about underrated players in this IPL, I'll definitely give Devdutt Padikkal and this Vijay Shankar, the way that he's been performing this season. Absolutely brilliant from Vijay Shankar this season. That knock was valuable because you see they lost the early wicket, and the way let's talk about partnerships as well, because see, I mean, talking about the partnerships, see this is the partnership, 123 of 71, they got to a start. See the way that Vijay Shankar held 53 of 35, and then Shubman Gill was allowed the freedom to somehow score those runs, and he did that properly. So I mean, incredible stuff. And then there's no words. I mean, when Shubman Gill gets going, he gets going, and see the wagon wheel of Shubman Gill. Goodness me, third in region, 20 runs over there, most of the runs on the offside. Um, Heavily dependent, I mean, 60 to 72 runs. So Shubman Gill's strength was the offside and pull shot also. Sorry, most runs. So incredible the way that he scored the runs. And yeah, coming to the bowling, Siraj is not bad. I mean, 4 overs, 2 for 33. I think he was the bowler for me. And Harshal also, he went for runs, but I mean, he did what he can. Harshal Patel, there is no other thing to say. But very poor bowling. I think that 16-run over from Michael Bracewell just lifted the GT momentum, especially that the 12th over. I think Faf made a mistake. Faf has made some careless mistakes at times, as a captain, giving like spinners an over. I mean, especially against GT. GT have a good, what do you say? They have the best strength for them is against spin, and especially Shubman Gill is very good against spin. You shouldn't, because he's good with the sweep shot. He's good with that flick shot. You shouldn't give over to Michael Bracewell when Shubman Gill is just in sync. And I think that's where I think RCB got wrong that over, because you see Vishak was brilliant. Vishak, don't, even though he went for 40, he was brilliant today. Vijay Kumar Vishak, brilliant. But I mean, Wayne Parnell, what off day. This is what I'm saying. Where is Josh Hazelwood? What happened to Josh Hazelwood? Is he injured? Anyone knows? Anyone in the comment section knows what happened to Josh Hazelwood? Because you see a player like Josh Hazelwood could have done a tremendous impact to this RCB team. And unfortunately, we know that Hasaranga is injured, and that's a big blow. And especially a bowler like Hasaranga not playing this playing 11 and especially being injured, I think hampered RCB's chances of going to playoffs. He got the bowling attack much weaker. We know Hasaranga has been at his best this season, but still, if Hasaranga was 100% fit today, I still play him over any other spinner. So that is very unfortunate that Wanid Hasaranga was injured. And yeah, Wayne Parnell, I don't think he had a good day. And I know he's performed well at times, but he hasn't been consistent, and that has caused. I mean, unfortunately, Josh Hazelwood, lot of injury concerns for RCB. I think this is why they couldn't go to the playoffs, in my opinion. Lot of injury concerns, especially Rajat Patidar. That number 3 spot has been a huge issue for RCB throughout this season. Then we had Reece Topley injured. We had who was getting injured? David Willey getting injured. So many injuries going on for RCB. Josh Hazelwood was out for a bit. Ranindo Hasaranga was unavailable due to national commitments. Lot of drama going on for RCB, and yeah, unfortunately, and DK not stepping up. So very unfortunate, but they just couldn't qualify for the playoffs. And yeah, Himanshu Sharma not good at all. I mean, come on. I mean, RCB should have done much better today, I feel. So hard luck, RCB. Don't want to talk much. I mean, spectacular knock from Virat Kohli. I mean, brilliant, because for 7th IPL century, I mean, he has the highest number of centuries now in IPL history. Virat Kohli did whatever he can. I mean, no complaints. That was a brilliant knock, but just Shubman Gill just outclassed them and Virat Kohli and made them speechless. So brilliant knock from Shubman Gill. I made him captain in my fantasy team. I thought it's not a good situation, obviously, in Bangalore to keep Shubman Gill as a captain, but I mean, I stick to my gut and it worked. Unfortunately, I didn't have Virat Kohli in my fantasy, otherwise it would have been a brilliant day. But anyways, I mean, hats off to GT. This is why, I mean, they're the best team right now. I mean, you shouldn't, I mean, now they're number 1 in the points table. They are the defending champions. They have confidence. So yeah, what a team. What a team is Gujarat. Anyways, let's go to the early afternoon match, because Mumbai Indians, congratulations to you guys. You had the easy opponent. You took the advantage. You got that win somehow, even if SRH put 200 in 20 overs. MI somehow managed to chase it down in just 18 overs. Just imagine, this MI team is, I don't know, they started very poorly. If you check Mumbai Indians record, they lost the first 2, got the momentum when they beat Delhi Capitals, and then it was just upward, and they qualified to the playoffs. And talking about, I mean, very unfortunate for Rajasthan Royals. I just have to mention a bit about Rajasthan Royals as well. Very unfortunate to not go to the playoffs, because if they beat SRH that game, if that Sandeep Sharma didn't bowl that no ball, it would have been Rajasthan Royals instead of Emma in the playoffs. But just to mention, I mean, Rajasthan Royals have played well this season. Just that luck. One, I mean, 2% of luck didn't go to their favor, and that costed them the playoffs. But need to give them a mention, because if they won that match, they would have been at 16 points, and they had a better net run rate than Mumbai Indians, so they would have qualified. So just a mention for Rajasthan Royals as well. But coming back, I mean, MI took the advantage. It was at Wankhede. I mean, coming to that match, I mean, SRH put 200. I mean, Mayank Agrawal, I mean, do not release Mayank Agrawal. I know SRH had a terrible season. I mean, this has a good team. Problem with SRH, as I said, always the change in the batting order. Always top 5, top 6, they're always changing the order. They don't know which batter to play. See, today, Virat Sharma playing. They're just experimenting the players. And Harry Brook, what a failure of a season. What a failure. I mean, after that 100, he just completely flopped. I think it's better for SRH. He's not worth 13.5. I'm telling SRH, not worth 13.5 crores. Just release him and try to buy him at a cheap price. I don't know whether he will go again for 10 crores, but just giving advice for SRH, just release Harry Brook because he's not worth that much. But try to buy him if he's available for a cheaper price, buy him. Because he's just not worth 13.5 in my opinion. But buy him at a cheaper price, maybe he might do well. Who knows, with that price tag he might have been under pressure. Anyways, coming back, SRH, no point talking about this betting order. I know they got 200 today, but I mean, on Day, you know Mumbai Indians, they can chase 200, they can chase 210, they can chase 215. That is Mumbai Indians for you. So you have to put at least 220 to be on the safe side with how MI chase. So 200, I mean, on Day, not enough in my opinion, even though Mayank played a good knock and Vibrant, I mean, a good 140 run partnership, but when you had 140 for 1 in 14 overs, you cannot end up getting 200. You cannot end up. Had to get 220 or 225, and SRH didn't do that. SRH didn't do that. And coming to the bowling, I mean, Cameron Green should have bowled more overs in my opinion. Chris Jordan was good today, have to mention, but Madhaval, what a 19th over from Madhaval, have to mention this. I think Madhaval picked up 2 wickets, Klaasen and Brook in that over. And I think he only conceded like 3 or 4 runs. That was a phenomenal over by Akash Madhaval. Phenomenal over. 4 4. I know his figures are not the economy wasn't that great, but that 19th over and those 2 wickets were very important at that time, and that's why SRH was restricted to 200. So I'm saying, Wankhede, you have to get at least 220 or 225 against a Mumbai Indians team because they're too good of a team to not, you have to get the maximum score for them to be under pressure. And they didn't do that. They didn't do that. And well done to Berendorf. I mean, Berendorf had off day, but yeah, I mean, Madhaval, Jordan, credits to them, and even Piyush Chawla, even though economy doesn't show, he also bowled well. But coming to MI, I mean, good start. I mean, Ishan Kishan gave that platform. Unfortunately, got out early, but Rohit Sharma and Cameron Green, I mean, spectacular. The way that they played, I mean, Rohit Sharma playing that sensible, playing that anchor role, and then ensured Cameron Green plays with the freedom, being the aggressor. You know Cameron Green, right? I mean, I doubted about Cameron Green this season. I mean, before the auction, I have to tell the truth. But yeah, Cameron Green just stood up. He shone. I mean, brilliant performance from Cameron Green, by the way. 100. Excellent. I mean, 17.5. When you see Sam Curran struggling with that 18 crore tag, how much pressure? I mean, initially, yes, Cameron Green was failing matches. But I think that the confidence from the dressing room, the confidence from the owners, Neeta Ambani and then Akash Ambani, the confidence that the owners give, the confidence that the coaches give, Mark Boucher, Sachin Tendulkar, all of them. So that sort of confidence obviously elevated Cameron Green, and that's why he's also performing like this. And see Cameron Green, by the way, 100. I mean, brilliant. Hats off. Hats off. I mean, Rohit Sharma and Cameron Green's partnership, brilliant. The Surya Kumar Yadav, oh, what a phenomenal season. You have to, because of Surya Kumar Yadav, such players. I mean, Surya Kumar Yadav, Nehal Badera, these sort of players. Ishan Kishan stepped up, and now Cameron Green. Because of these 4 players, and even I have to give credit for Madhaval as well, and then Riley Meredith at times. Those 6 players have actually ensured that MI have gone to the playoffs, especially Surya Kumar Yadav. Surya Kumar Yadav, especially under chasers, he didn't feel any pressure. Surya Kumar Yadav, he scored 100, he scored 250s, I think, scored 80 plus scores and 100. Outstanding season from Surya Kumar Yadav's standards, especially with the number of criticism he was getting for India cricket. I hope we answer the critics, because what a season from Surya Kumar Yadav. Have to mention it. I have him in a team. I mean, in auction team, I'm very happy to have Surya Kumar Yadav. I'm happy. I'm happy for them, my fans also, because they deserve it. I mean, especially after last season, finishing last and to now qualify for the playoffs, especially seeing MI and CSK now qualifying the playoffs. Yeah, full credits for them. And yeah, what a knock. And talking about the SRH bowling, there's nothing much to talk. I mean, Karthik Tyagi, come on, very poor. Umran Malik, oh my god, Umran. What has happened to this play? Umran Malik, this is what I'm saying. SRH, I don't know what has happened to Sunrisers Hyderabad. Like, seriously, they're saying internal matters, internal affair issues. But come on, I mean, Umran Malik not being playing because Lara's having issue with Umran. Come on, I mean, this management what a crap are they speaking about? I mean, especially the Sunrisers Hyderabad management, especially. I don't get it. I don't get it what they're talking. So yeah, coming back, I mean, incredible from um, I mean, Cameron Green once again, and Malik, well, Umran Malik. I don't know what sort of a season he's having a terrible season, but good to see that Bhuvneshwar Kumar actually had a good season, and perhaps I would like Bhuvneshwar Kumar to be in the ODI squad. You never know, a bowler like Bhuvi can do a big job, in the playoffs. So I mean, hats off. I mean, the way that they've played. So, yeah, yeah. What else? What else can I say? What else can I say? Um, yeah. So brilliant win. I mean, Umran Malik. I know he's had an off season, but I feel like SRH shouldn't release him. SRH shouldn't release him. And yeah, let's see what happens. But yeah, anyways, I think terrible SRH. I don't know this team. I thought they'll go to the playoffs. I mean, I actually didn't consider SRH in the top four. I considered LS. Sorry, yeah, CSK, RR. I think SG, and I said RCB. But RCB didn't go to the playoffs, and it was Mumbai Indians who went. But yeah, brilliant knock from Cameron Green. Brilliant knock. No words to talk about there. And yes, this is how the final points table finished. Also, Gujarat Titans with 20 points, CSK with 17, Lucknow with 17. What a thriller, by the way, yesterday. Lucknow Super Giants somehow beating KKR by just 1 run. Unfortunately, I wasn't there for the last week, so I couldn't even discuss yesterday's matches. I was very busy yesterday, so I didn't even upload any shot, or I was only free today, so that's why I'm discussing right now. I mean, from today onwards. So yeah, I mean, Lucknow got a crucial win, and if Lucknow lost that match, I mean, still they would have qualified because of that washout match. But yeah, I mean, incredible. And then Mumbai Indians got that fourth spot. So Sunrisers finished last. Surprise! I'm surprised because I didn't. I mean, actually, I knew that SRH won't finish last. I actually thought KKR will finish last, but what a season has KKR had, especially without Shreyas Iyer. I mean, this team has won matches where they didn't actually deserve to win, KKR, but they somehow won thanks to this one man, Rinku Singh. Rinku Singh has been just phenomenal this season, and I think he and Yashasvi Jaiswal, if they can share a emerging player award, I think both of them deserve it with the way that they've had this season and the way that they impacted the teams also. But SRH, I'm surprised with the squad that they had, with the budget they had. They had the highest budget than the other 9 teams combined, and you finish last with highest budget. And the excuses, okay, this is a young team. How, come on now, how can you say that SRH are having a young team when they have a core like Klaas and Makram? Abhishek Sharma's been there for 2 seasons. Those excuses, we are not interested with those excuses. Accept the fact that you have finished last. You troll Delhi Capitals also. Delhi Capitals even finished above SRH when they didn't have Rishabh Pant. What a joke. What a joke. I mean, especially without us having Rishabh Pant, we were the team actually when I had low hopes for Delhi this season. I didn't know that we were going to finish 9th, but at least I thought we might finish 5th, 6th. That's another thought. But still, with how we started, I thought that we'll finish last. But I mean, SRH, I don't know what else to talk about. But Punjab Kings, oh my God, this team. Oh God, this team has a curse. This team has a curse. They had a perfect squad. They also had the budget. Come on, you finished eighth. You finished eighth. Especially Shikhar Dhawan, very high hopes of having Trevor Bedicis as coach and Shikhar Dhawan as captain. Huge hopes on Livingston. They had huge hopes that Bairstow will play the entire season. But what happened to Punjab? What happened to Punjab at the end? They finished only eighth. They were sixth 4 consecutive seasons. They went and released Mayank Agrawal, and see what Mayank is doing with SRH. They should have kept him as a batter itself. Just imagine Shikhar Dhawan and Mayank opening. Okay, we have Ayush joining us. Okay, yes. All right,
Man,
all right.
what the
How are you
hell is
doing?
this RCB? What the hell is this RCB? Every
Yes,
year,
and Rhythm is celebrating.
although I'm not too happy. I wanted Rhythm to be knocked out,
Hmm,
but I mean, if if one more person had supported Virat, they could have gotten above 2-5,
I
210.
know,
And
but I still think
Chinnaswamy,
like 215, 210, 215. If they got, I think that would have
what
been
has
sufficient.
what are your Sri Lankans doing, man? Hasaranga flop, Shanaka flop. What is happening?
Hasarang, he's injured. No, that's what happened. No, that's why
Only
he was not fit.
Only Patirana is the good one.
Patiran and Tikshana, yes, both of them. Yes, but especially Patirana, yeah, he's having a phenomenal season, anyways. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say to RCB, man. If that's what I said, if the middle order supported Kohli, I mean, especially Maxwell or even Bracewell could have stayed until the end. I don't know how he got dismissed as well. I can't understand it, RCB, man. And the bowling, especially, you cannot be dependent about the RCB bowling. So I think at least they should have got 210, 215 actually at the Chinnaswamy. But Ayush, at least you can be satisfied with Kohli's centuries. I mean,
Yeah,
especially
it's fine.
consecutive
It's
centuries.
fine. Yeah, again, my team is out, so no pressure for me.
Hmm.
But at least we have finished above Delhi Capitals. But
Yes, that's because of some phenomenal knocks from Rinku and some other supporting as
whatever.
well. I mean, you guys, you have to say. I mean, you guys finished above than what you expected. I mean,
I think
especially without
honestly,
Shreyas Iyer also.
although we haven't qualified, but I'm not disappointed with the season. I think we have done decently well. I mean, I
Agree.
don't know. I just don't feel really bad after the season.
I
But
agree with it.
firstly,
Yes.
tell me, I mean, what to do with this guy, Aiden Markram? Full flop, biggest flop show. Is Delhi Capitals last or is SRH last?
SRH Alas. You can
Oh
see the point
goodness.
table there. SRH Alas
Oh
with eight
goodness.
points.
Gopal will now what to do?
I don't know, man. SRH, they had the highest budget also. They had rehaul of their players. Same with Punjab. In Punjab and SRH, I don't know what to say to their seasons this season. I mean, especially having the highest budgets also, the way that they bought the players also, they had good squads also, and they still couldn't qualify. And especially MI team that lost the first two matches with that winning mentality. I mean, especially Surya Kumar Yadav needs the biggest credit. I mean, the way that he's been performing, and then the uncapped players like Nehal Vadera, Tilak Verma for the first 8 matches, and then Ishan Kishan stood up towards the end. I mean, and the bowlers need to be given credit, especially Madhaval at the end. And yeah, I mean, MI have been brilliant. I mean, unfortunate for RCB. I mean, see, Rajasthan. I mean, they had the best chance, especially, but they lost that SRH match. And if they didn't lose that SRH match, I think they would have gone to the playoffs. What do you think, Ayush?
I've heard in Rajasthan there has been a petition signed to chop off Sandeep Sharma's left toe, right toe, whatever. But yeah, if they would have won that match, they would have been in a better position. And if MI would have also lost today,
Yeah.
then hey, yaar, Hyderabad were looking to get above 230. Then
Yes.
I don't know, Chris Jordan, the one day he bowls well, and
And then Madhaval's 19th over. I think he only
Madhaval,
conceded 4 runs and picked up 2 wickets.
Madhaval has been doing decently. But I'm saying Jordan,
Mm.
well, it was good. And then
Yes.
they restricted. So yeah. So Pawan, who will you support now? Who is your support going to?
Playoffs. I think GT, man. GT, the way that they are
I
performing right
I'll
now.
support I'll support Dhoni now.
Yes, I mean, GT versus CSK. I mean, qualifier one. I think CSK might have the advantage because it's in Chennai. I think CSK might win that. and
Uh,
perhaps GT will have to go for a qualifier too. But I expect GT to bounce back, and
will be a
especially
tough.
the finals being in Ahmedabad. I think if GT can get to the final somehow, I think they're definitely at advantage with the way that Shubman Gill is playing. But I think that qualifiers one
You
in
first tell
Chennai.
me. You first tell me. What are your thoughts on Delhi's last match? Lalit Yadav, Aman Khan, please.
A terrible performance. I mean, yesterday especially, I don't know. I mean, I have no words. I mean, anyways, we had a bad season, and then it ended
Who do you think
more
should Vivi
badly.
Ponting be sacked? Ganguly,
I
Watson.
think Ganguly should be sacked first before making a decision on Ponting.
Why?
I think.
Why? What tells you
I
he's
mean,
been so?
especially clash of thoughts, Ayush. And I mean, especially dressing room, as you see, Saurav Ganguly is also giving thoughts when they have timeouts. You see both Ponting and Ganguly going and giving thoughts to the players. So I think clash of thoughts doesn't sort of work. I would maybe Ponting might stay for next season. I don't know. It's up to the DC management. I don't know, but I
Hmm.
think Ganguly should be sacked first of all. And I'm not sure about Watson's place also as batting coach because the batting has been the biggest concern for Delhi this season. It's not been the bowling, it's been the batting. So I would ideally maybe not have Watson next season in the DC dugout, but not sure about Ponting's position. That is up to the DC management. If they sack Ponting, well, may that happen and appoint a new coach. I don't know where who to. I mean, where are the options that DC have? But it's up to the DC to sack Ponting. But first of all, I think we should remove Ganguly and perhaps Watson because the batting has been a big concern, in my opinion, this season.
Hmm.
I think one assistant coach is enough. I think Ajit Agarkar and Shane Watson are assistant coaches in that team. So, I mean, it's no point having two assistant coaches when we are ninth.
True,
That's
true.
what I think. Yes. Rohan here says, why not Amre as coach? Praveen Amre, but I
No,
haven't seen I haven't seen much of him being a
no, he's
coach
a
for
good coach. He's a good coach, but IPL team is different from this.
yes, I agree. But coming back, GT and Shubman Gill, Ayush, any words about Shubman this season?
What to say, man? What a class he is. What a class.
Hmm.
Top
Hmm.
class
He's been
batter.
brilliant.
He's doing
And
what
Shankar was incredible today, the way that he played.
Shankar also very good. He was struggling in the beginning.
Hmm.
I don't know, something about Gujarat getting the best out of the players. Yeah, man. I mean, good for GT. You know,
Hmm.
so they're being so consistent,
Yeah.
and
I just
now
hope that Hardik doesn't leave GT after this season. You never know with Mumbai what they strategize on getting Hardik back.
imagine Hardik is not bowling. Even then, they are doing so well.
Hmm. And he didn't
So
even bat even today. He didn't even bat. He let the others all go above him.
he didn't win today, but
Hmm.
brilliant. The team they have compiled and the way they're performing and the way the plans they're executing, especially they have such rule specific they are. Mohit
Hmm.
Sharma bowls at the death, Shami bowls
Hmm.
at the top, Rashid Khan in the beginning. And with
Yeah.
what happened with Noor Ahmed, so when after Noor Ahmed has come in now, at
Yes.
times you had to sort of hold Rashid Khan back for the power hitters. But now you
Yes.
can unleash Rashid Khan even in the power play because you have somebody like a Noor who can give you not the same effectiveness but similar effectiveness.
Hmm.
So that has
Agree.
been brilliant, and I mean, yeah,
Rohan
kudos to
here says Prince has come good. King Kohli the present, Gill the future star. Yes, totally agree with this. And hope
absolutely.
both of them perform in the WTC final. I think Kohli can go to England and practice perhaps for the WTC final, get more preparation,
Yeah, that is
and
a
obviously. Hmm.
that is a
But
point.
yesterday's match also we couldn't discuss much. But LSG versus KKR, just one run. I mean, LSG wouldn't have been the playoffs if Rinku Singh just sort of managed that final over. I mean, Ravinal Haq I think went for runs, but that final over somehow I don't know, man, how KKR lost that match. But I mean, they did what they. I mean, Rinku did what he can do. I mean, he was the lone warrior and he somehow fought until the end. And I think he deserves the emerging player award. I think more
Not,
than
not
Yashasvi.
why?
I think because the way that he's been finishing off games, I mean, especially that GT match. After that, I think he's got confidence, and the way that he's performing right now. Last match was he just nearly carried KKR to win. I mean, if they can share, I mean, Yashasvi and Rinku, that would be great.
No,
But
no.
I just
But yeah, this year might not actually be a bad one to share because they have been doing well. It's a tough call.
hmm. But even Matisha Patirana could come in the
Yeah,
conversation if
yeah,
CSK
yeah.
do
Actually,
CSK
I'm
do
telling you, yeah,
in the playoffs,
no, no. If Patirana performs well in the playoffs,
then he'll win
then
it.
and if he helps CSK win, and then
Hmm.
he should be given the award.
Yes, I
You know.
agree. I agree with that. Yeah, but
So
otherwise, I think most likely Yashasvi might win it. But Rinku, I would like
yeah,
Rinku to
I think
win it,
it
but
will
they'll.
be it's a 50-50 call.
Hmm.
I think it will
But
be
LSG
CSK.
somehow scraped through the playoffs, though. I wish without KL Rahul.
That is the reason.
That is the reason why RCB couldn't go also to the playoffs or even RR.
Hmm.
But even if they lost this, I mean, lost that KKR match and now RCB lost this match, anyways, they would have been in the playoffs, no matter because of that no result match between CSK and LSG, that washout match. Yeah, but I mean, Krunal Pandey, I think credits for him also the way that he captained LSG, and then I think Quinton de Kock stepped up late, and then the bowling of LSG also has been good, especially Ravi Bishnoi stepped up late. So yeah, I mean, LSG also does deserve playoffs with the way, but the way that they won three consecutive matches also was incredible from LSG. But anyways, LSG versus MI, who do you think could be favorites in that eliminator?
Hmm?
Eliminator match, MI versus LSG. Who do you think
LSG,
is the
LSG.
favorites? Hmm. Think same. I think MI, yes. Even though I think Chennai, though, never know. Both of them neutral venues. I mean, especially the LSG versus MI match, neutral venue. But I think CSK might win that the qualifier one. But I think GT might bounce back and perform well in the finals. I just think CSK might go the finals first, especially with the Chennai fans and the crowd. But yeah, anyways, good season. Ayush,
One,
any yeah?
after Goa, and
Okay.
what were you asking? Ask me.
No. I didn't. I was anyways going to wrap things up. Anyways, I just
Okay, okay.
yeah. But anyways, Rhythm, if you're here, anyways, do join. I mean, you must be the happy fan right now, not us. And yeah,
He
well,
he is busy looking at Cam Green's picture and kissing it.
thoughts about him though, Ayush. I mean, at the start, we both were criticizing Cameron Green, but he really has stepped up.
He has a long way to go. He's been average this season, but today he played really well. Really well. I mean, the way he managed
Especially that
it.
100. Yeah,
Yeah,
and that
man.
was a
Today we saw 300s, and we were about to see a fourth one also from Mang. So
Mayank
pretty,
Agrawal also. Yeah, yes.
pretty good, pretty good, pretty good.
Hmm.
Okay, chalo,
Yes.
bye.
Okay, see you. But unfortunately, RCB get knocked out. Ayush also leaves. Yes, and yeah, I think brilliant IPL season. It came the last match, the last over. It's been a brilliant IPL. In my opinion, I think it has been one of the best IPL seasons so far. And yes, as I said, congratulations once again to GT for that win and ensuring MI goes to playoffs. And Mumbai Indians also got a good win. Rhythm, if you're there, do join. Um, yeah, but coming back, let's talk about playoffs. Let's talk about playoffs a bit. We'll have a preview, anyways, um, on Tuesday or today itself. I mean, tonight, perhaps. Yeah. Let's talk about the CSK versus GT match because it's just in 2 days, so in just less than 48 hours. Uh, but anyways, I think C will be favorites. I feel in Chennai, anyways, Dhoni's last season now. I think CSK are definite favorites in my opinion to reach the finals first. I still I think GT will win the IPL, but I think CSK will go to the playoffs for sorry, the finals first. especially qualifier one. I think CSK, especially I think key players. Devon Conway has had a brilliant season. Ruturaj Gaikwad. For me, Devon Conway, Matisha Patirana, and Ravindra Jadeja. I think those will be the three key players, and Moin Ali, fourth key players. And for GT, I think it's going to be Shubman Gill, Rashid Khan, um, and perhaps I think Hardik Pandya, and Mohammad Shami. Four players. Preview wise, guys, I'll do a separate preview on Tuesday. Maybe tomorrow, tonight, or Tuesday morning, I'll upload a video on the preview. So I won't go into depth on the preview. So I think GTF, CSK are favorites in qualifier one, and I expect CSK to go to the finals first. But I expect GT to go to the qualifier to bounce back and win the IPL 2023. But never know, never know. I don't know what's going to happen. GT are too good of a team even to lose against CSK in Chennai. That sort of a team today also. I mean, with that full strength team, they somehow beat RCB in Bangalore, and the way that they've put up 20 points, never count out GT. And with how they're, especially in playoffs, you never know. GT have a full strength 11 team. You never know. This could be a very, very close match. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, anyways, I'm rooting for CSK. And any quick most runs, most wickets. GT, I am going with Shubman Gill, most runs, most wickets. Rashid Khan, and then CSK most wickets. Ravindra Jadeja, and most runs will be Ruturaj Gaikwad. And I expect CSK to win. And yeah, I think the spinners will do well. Matisha will get around 2 wickets. I think Matisha has been a brilliant player this season. Anyways, he's had a phenomenal season. So yeah, but I think GT, CSK favorites for qualifier one, and then in the eliminator, I think Lucknow Super Giants will win that against Mumbai, and then I expect GT to beat LSG, and then GT will go to the finals, CSK versus GT final, and I think GT will win at Ahmedabad. So that is where I am trying to go to right now. I don't think GT will go to the finals directly this time around. I think CSK will do that, but still CSK will lose the finals, unfortunately. That's why I'm going with, since it's in Ahmedabad, I think GT will have advantage this season also. So that's why Shubman Gill is brilliant at Ahmedabad. So yeah, and the rest of the team is also doing well at Ahmedabad, especially Rashid Khan. And also, if GT go to the finals, it's GT. All the way it's Gujarat Titans. Whether they go to qualifier two, whether they go from qualifier one to the finals, it is Gujarat Titans. Anyways, guys, we'll wrap things up. I'll do a separate preview video on the qualifiers one and the playoffs on my channel on Tuesday. I don't know what Rhythm and Sportbit will do, but I will do that somehow on my channel. But yeah, well done. Mumbai Indians go to the playoffs. Just didn't want to take much time because I think anyways it's late. So we'll come back. It's 1 a.m. and I don't think anyone's